welcome back to the Gypsy Caravan. I'm Shan. Let's just get into it. I thought I was going to ask how you're doing. I'm joking, I always do. How you doing? So for today's video, I thought let's just do like a get ready with me situation, just like a very chillax get ready with me. Makeup to do for someone in a little bit, so I thought I'd just like get ready for that. But also I have a birthday bride to go to later for my sister's Stary Stumpy, which is her little dog. Auntie's little shit with eyeliner. He's all over my Instagram. There's a highlight for him. Go check it out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can do that up at the top here. There. And don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. I'm pretty much underneath this tag. So just look out for me. Okay, let's do this. First things first, I have washed and exfoliated my face. So now I'm going to go in with a toner. So the toner I use is from Isabella Garcia. I'm just going to like boop, a little bit in my hand. You can use a cotton pad if you want. I'm literally just using this to rehydrate my skin. Okay, next I'm going to go in with some eye cream. This is the, okay, it's French, so forgive me. The Lumiere eye cream, also from Isabella Garcia. I just normally do, come on, a little dollopy like that. You really do not need a lot for under your eyes. What I do is I just kind of, what the hell, like do that between my ring fingers. I think I have a little too much here. And then I'm just going to ring this underneath my eyes. I'm not going to go right up underneath my eyes because you do not want too much product sitting there. You want to kind of push it in along the orbital bone. I have a whole video explaining like my skincare routine and how to and what should you not and should do. So I'll link that at the top there for you. Right, next I have a serum. This is the Caviar Cellular Active Serum from Isabella Garcia again. I'm actually going to take this on this brush. Isn't it cute? It's an Eiffel Tower. And at the top here, it has an eye brush. I don't know if you can see, like there's the eye brush. Let me actually just take it out. See how cute? It's like a little eye brush. And then the big brush at the bottom, I've kind of been just shoving the brush in, so it's got some funnies on the side that I need to take off. Technically, this is a cleansing brush, so you would use this to like cleanse your face. I got this at Miniso when they were still here. And also because the brush is like of different densities and lengths, it's gonna help like massage the skin and stuff. But I normally use it just to apply my serum so that I'm not dragging my skin out and like tugging at my skin, because that's a big no-no. Okay, and then for moisturizer, I'm gonna go in with my Clinique face cream that has an SPF of 30 because I am gonna be outside because it's a Braai. Massage this into the skin. It's quite a thick, rich cream. It smells amazing and it just gives the most amazing gleam and glow to the skin. So it's kind of like a really nice glowy primer. The only thing I don't like about it is that after a while it tends to melt on the skin. It actually like melts into my eyes and it burns. Okay, so for my eye primer, I'm just going to go in with some Painterly on a 286 brush. Nothing new, honestly. I'm not going to do something ridiculously heavy, but I do want it to be like very spring, because that's what we're in at the moment, but also just like outdoor friendly. Like I want to look bougie and turn up without looking like I've done too much. Does it make sense? We'll see. A natural soft glam go-to, but not my go-to makeup. I have a few go-tos, but this is not my go-to. This is my go-to for when I want to be super extra, but not really. Does that make sense? I have a go-to that I go to, which I'll link here for you, but this is my other go-to. So I'm going to go in with my Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, Perfectionist, which is, I'm going to pretty much stick with the neutrals. I know it's a bright palette, but neutral. So I'm going to take Perfectionist on that 286, and I am just going to run this along the crease of my eyes. So I'm just going to super lightly buff this out in my crease area. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to go in with is this shade here called Love Handles, which is a slightly deeper, kind of more peachier shadow. And I'm going to use that just to deepen or to start an outer crease color, I suppose. To deepen the outer corner, but in the crease. Maybe just deepen the crease. I don't actually know. So just take this color and put it somewhere on your face. I'm using a 217 by MAC just to do this. You can see it's just the tiniest bit deeper. And then I'm just going to go back in with that big brush that we used before and just kind of go over everything to really blow it out and to soften it. Alrighty, looking kind of good so far. Okay, so the next color I'm going to go in with is again a deeper shade. It sometimes depends what I feel like, but I feel like if I am going to go deeper, I'm going to go deeper. So we are going to go in with the shade Comfort Zone. Again, much deeper than the rest that we have used. So keeping in with the 217, I'm going to keep this purely on the outer corner and outer crease area. I'm just going to build up some opacity there, or just to make it easier to blend for when I get into my super dark outer corner shade. I'm going to take that big brush and just moor the feck out of it to make it soft. Okay, and then I think for the last eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with a little bit of Thick Skin, which is the deepest of the neutrals, I feel, on the outer corner, still with my 217. So I'm going to push this right into the outer corner lid area. I'm just going to keep this very low down here and just in the crease, but I mean like just. I'm going to go back in with this brush and just blend out the edges. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to go in with is a little bit of a shimmer, nothing dramatic, although this is all drama, so I'm going to go in with the shade Stylishly Merry, which is kind of like a duochrome type of eyeshadow that MAC did for a collection moons ago. I'm going to be applying this to my lid, and I'm using a JH42 mini shader brush to apply this. Once you can totally like wet your brush with like a Fix Plus or something, that generally does tend to help make the eyeshadow look a little bit more metallic, or you can just like wet your brush, go into the product and then apply, and it just gives it a factor. Sometimes you just gotta wear it. You've just gotta wear it for like special occasions, like your sister's dog's birthday party, Braai. Okay, so now that I've got my crease color down, my lid color, I'm just gonna take a damp wet wipe and I'm just gonna clean up underneath my eye here. So for skin, I'm using the Rose Glow Photo Ready Hydrating and Illuminating Primer. Gosh, in Rose Quartz Rose, jeez, from Revlon. I did mention this in a previous video. Well, don't like this, but it was so expensive, so I'm using it up. I'm just gonna apply that with my fingers. For foundation, I'm still trying to get the hang of my Studio Fix Soft Matte Stick foundation. Did that even come out right? I don't know. I'm still trying to like work it out. I made it my mission to figure it out so that I can take it with me on tour, just because it is a super convenient foundation. But I'm still working it out, so I'm gonna try and do it on camera for you guys today, because I've been wearing it so much off camera and not really speaking about it because I've been it's a freaking struggle. I don't know why I'm struggling with this foundation so much, but I am. So normally I like to apply like a cream or a liquid highlighter underneath my foundations, just for like an extra glow. So I'm gonna go in with this What's Up Soft Focus highlighter for the face. I like a beigey champagne color, so I feel like it's a good mix of the two cream color bases that I normally use. So I'm gonna apply this, I'm gonna warm this up on the back of my hand first, which will be like the top of my cheekbone here, down the center of my nose, like all the places where one would normally highlight their face. That is where I'm gonna do that. I'm using my finger because my fingers are quite warm, so it's going to help melt the product into my skin rather than just lay on top of it. So it'll look like I have a kind of lit from within look, rather than just, oh hi, I'm wearing highlighter and you can see where I've been blending it out kind of thing. Okay, so because I'm still kind of playing around with this foundation stick, as you can see, it's an NC18, I'm going to apply it with a brush today. I tried applying it with a sponge. No, it just did not work for me in terms of the sponge, so I feel like I need to work out a way to do it with a sponge, because I am kind of on a sponge thing at the moment where I'm just using my sponge for everything. But for today I'm just going to use a brush. So because this NC18 is a little bit darker than my skin right now, which is just amazeballs, I'm not going to take it down. That would be stupid. I'm going to try and apply a light layer and just lighten it with something. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet, but hopefully we can figure it out together. Go in with a 130 duo fiber brush, and I'm going to pick up the product with the brush. I'm not going to apply it directly to the face because that is just asking for too much product to be applied to the face, and that's a no for me. I'm gonna start somewhere. And I'm just gonna buff this out. And you know what? It actually doesn't look too bad. But I think that's just because I didn't pick up too much. So I'm just running it along the stick like this. And then just buffing it in. Okay, so this is pretty much my face done with just the stick foundation. It's not that bad. I honestly thought the color the other day was really super bad. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe when I step into the light you'll see it, it'll look cool. But anyway, it's really not that bad, but I think I can lighten it a little bit with concealer, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in with my Studio Fix 24 Hours Smoothwear Concealer. I'm in the shade NW24. And I'm going to push that in with the 270 concealer brush. I absolutely love this brush. It's such a good concealer brush. And it was designed specifically for this concealer, so it works. It's cool. So I'm going to just lighten the inner corner a little bit and just lift this area slightly. I don't do a lot of concealer underneath my eyes anymore, just because I don't need it, and I only have darkness right underneath my tear duct. So like that area, like I can look like I just haven't slept at all. I haven't been sleeping at all, so I'm going to do a little line down the center here just to lift that area. And just to even out the face, the center of the face, chin, cheek, the center of my chin. Just going to push the product in. I'm not going to swipe or anything. The trick to this brush is to push your concealer in and buff it out and to blend it in. As such, you can use a sponge. Make sure it's damp. Don't ever use a dry sponge, in my opinion. Okay, so now I'm going to do something I haven't done in the longest time, and I always used to do it on like my older videos back in the day on my channel, and that is set my under eye area. So I'm going back in with the Studio Fix Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette, Usually I mix Emphasize and Cream together, but today I'm going to mix Emphasize and Accentuate, just because my under eyes are a lot brighter now, and I just want to tone that down the tiniest bit but still keep it quite bright while setting my concealer underneath my eyes. So I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques 402 setting brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit of Emphasize first and just kind of push that in underneath my eye. I'm safe using Accentuate, which is a little bit of a peachy undertone, just to color correct underneath my eyes. Okay, so for my brows, because again I'm wearing my fringe down, you're not going to really see them, but I do like to kind of keep them in place. So I'm just going to brush them out with a spoolie, and I'm literally just going to set them with a brow gel set. So I'm just going to do the lightest little coat to keep my brows kind of in place. I just want to give the illusion that I tried, but it was effortless. It was an effortless attempt to make my brows look somewhat decent. So just for the under eyes, I think to be safe, I'm going to go in with just some thick skin. Obviously my pencil brush, and I'm just going to kind of use that as like an eyeliner and then blend that out with one of the fluffier brushes. I don't want to pull this color down too far. I want to try and keep it as close to the lash line as I can to avoid making this too dramatic. Okay, so I went ahead and did mascara. I used just the normal Fifth Wonder mascara from Isabella Garcia that I always use. It's very difficult for me to film mascara because I pull the weirdest faces, and I can't do mascara looking up. I have to look down just because my eyes are super sensitive to light. So I did it off camera. So let's move now into some bronzer. I'm just going to go in with the Studio Fix palette again, just because I want to look super bronzy, but the eyes are definitely the focus for this look. So we're just going to get into it. I'm only going to stick to Bone Beige and 138 tapered brush to apply. I'm not going to really contour my face. I'm not going to really bronze my skin. It's going to kind of be a little bit of both. I'm not going to touch my forehead because what's the point? So I'm really just going to try and chisel out my cheeks and kind of just even out my jawbone. Again, because like I said, this palette is fairly sheer and doesn't pick up a lot of color, it makes it super easy to like build and customize your bronze or contouring look for your face. So that's pretty much what the bronzing looks like. It's super light, super pulled back. My face is still structured, but it's not over the top. So for some highlighter, I'm going in with some of Becca's Champagne Pop 224 brush from MAC, which is just a synthetic blending brush, and I'm going to apply Champagne Pop into the brow bone, just because the highlighter is a warm golden undertone. It works really well with the eye look. Okay, so a little mishap, my battery died. And I had to charge it, but also I had to leave to go and do my freelance. So this is how I went, by the way. I didn't even finish my makeup, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna finish it here for y'all. It actually wore pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even bother doing my hair, BT dubs. I literally just took one of those crocodile clips and I clipped up my hair. It's a regular, she understands, we're like besties, it's fine. Anyway, so yeah, the makeup wore pretty well considering I've been in a hot car and a hot place, so I'm actually kind of impressed. Super impressed. But anyway, so let's finish this face so I can get to this damn Braai. I'm going back in with that JH42, picking up some of that champagne highlight, and I'm going to use this to highlight my inner corner. I'm going to go back in with that 402 brush, pick up a little bit more Champagne Pop, and we're going to use this to highlight the cheekbones. I'm only going to do a little because I've already got a matte highlighting powder down and a cream highlighter underneath my skin, so I just want to like emphasize the really tops of my cheeks. I'm not going to do my nose. That's just looking for shit, if I'm being honest, because it's a hot day. And I'm going to be wearing a mask. Sweet. I am going to now try and wet my hair and fix it, because it's now started curling on itself, which honestly I'm not mad about. This is my natural hair texture if I just loosen my hair out. So I do have a natural wave in my hair. I don't have curly hair, I just have like a natural wave, but because my hair is much shorter, the wave obviously scrunches up a little bit more, so it looks like I've curled my hair, but I literally have not. I'm gonna go do my hair, get dressed, and I will be right back to complete this section of the get ready with me, and also do a lip, obviously. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, I'm dressed. I kind of, I don't know, try to do something with my hair, but because of the way it air dried, it didn't fall the best, but I mean, you know what, it's okay. I normally just shouldn't fluff it up. And I mean, 70s vibe is kind of making a return, I guess. So anyway, so this is my hair. I kind of try and part it in the middle, just because it really is super long. Like if I bring my fringe down, you don't see my eyes. So I made like the smallest little parting, just so that, you know, you can see my face. It's so cute. Earrings, I've got these cute little blue tassel earrings with some studs. I got these at Lovisa a long time ago. You won't find them now, I can promise you that. But they do have earrings that are kind of similar. This is like a cardigan situation that I got at the Fix. It is technically a dress, but when I bought this, I was 5 million freaking kilograms lighter. So it does close, but it's not comfortable. So now I just wear it as a throw over. Just got a cute little white shirt, and I've got ripped jeans on from H&M. This is from Mr. Price that I bought, again, a million years ago. It's just like casual Braai. So if you want, I'll just leave a photo up here of the completed outfit. So for lips, like I said, I did want to do a bright lip, but that's no longer going to work. So I'm just going to rather go in with a lip treatment. This is kind of like a lip treatment, lip gloss, lip plumper. It is clear, even though it looks yellow in the packaging, it does come off clear. It's just the Luscious Lips lip plumping agent from Isabella Garcia. This stuff burns, because obviously it has that really tingly sensation. So the tingling sensation of this is super strong. So yeah, this is pretty much how I'm gonna go to the Braai. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you kind of enjoyed this get ready with me process. It's probably going to be a mess. It's probably going to be like 5 million years long, but I'll try and keep it short, I promise. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel in the next slide if you haven't already. Give this video a like, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, here. Check out my website. You'll find something somewhere on social media. Like, I'm just everywhere, so just find me and click. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a video here on YouTube. Whenever you can, refer the Gypsy Caravan.